April, as you were saying, does make sense because she does have good air mobility, good normals. Her nair lasts 15 years.
At least 15 years.
And can lead into grab combos. Her up air very strong. Her camera is a little weaker in this game. It dies pretty much to almost any projectile. And also dies to Apache, just getting these combos off. Now, we did see Thunders, I believe, play Apache at some point. Apache, someone who is totally upgraded, gone from 0 to 100 real quick in NASB 2. Was a strong contender in NASB 1, but just Apache has just been on a tear in this new game.
Yeah, most definitely. Apache doing what he does best too, picking one of those broken characters and going down and finding the flow charts on them. I think he's one of the better SpongeBobs that are doing that right now.
We're seeing that come out, but Thunder is also not a character, not a person you can sleep on. We're seeing these combos come out. Little out of range for the boom mic. That down throw into boom mic does confirm at certain percents, but won't confirm there. Good recovery from Thunders. Now we're at a.
Oh my
god!
Oh my god!
What Apache has cooking. Not gonna get the kill quite yet, but he got close.
You know, it's definitely a very scary spot too. Great DI from Thunders, by the way, gonna live that without needing burst or anything. 4 strong, good trade in Thunder's favor, taking that first stock. Great stuff.
You can see Thunders again just using that nair as a poking and a prodding tool to find your way in. That's April's bread and butter right there. Just using it. Her whole body becomes a hitbox, I believe. So she, like, it just hits from all corners. You can't escape it. If you get hit, she can just follow up really well. Also has good knockback, decent damage. And already at 97, not going to be enough to get the boom mic. You can see Thunder's really wanting it.
Oh, most definitely, dude. Definitely is great stuff for sure in the normals. As you said, the Nair put in a lot of work right now. I think Apache's like a steaming pile of hitboxes, trying to break the zone, trying to break through and hit buttons in his face. But Thunders, with these good normals, the good neutral plays, keeping him away, keeping him at bay. That was a bar, and trying to kill him off these normals. It's up throw, kills him off the top.
Techno drill and that small ceiling really coming into play, which both of these characters, the thing is with SpongeBob is having a small ceiling does help him a bit. However, SpongeBob's aerial up strong, one of the weakest in the whole game, but that fair is one of the most devastating fairs in the whole game when it lands. But Thunder's going to be able to find his way back to stage. I have to ask you something, Blackmore, that I've been meaning to ask a beta tester. So you can teeter on the edges, but on the edge of platforms, teetering is not there. Is there any specific reason why teetering was just not brought back to platforms? Is it considered a little too strong?
Yeah, earlier in testing, people considered it a bit too strong, so replaced it with misfoot off of melee, sliding off the platforms when you hit on the side of it, which I think people enjoy it a bit more generally.
I could agree with that. I mean, that way, you know, getting on platforms, teetered on the platform was just pretty fun. So it makes it a little less egregious. Where it's like, you know, you get teetered at ledge, it's like, okay, what are you saying for?
Exactly. And Thunder's the early burst though.
We're gonna see the burst come out from him. Good use of the burst just to get out of that. That would have been a lot of damage. Apache was able to rack up. He might be able to rack that up anyway. Efficient for these back airs. But that jab might do it. Not quite yet. It was funny. I told Thunders, I was like, yo, April has one of the best jabs in the game. He's like, shut the hell up, bro.
You kind of spitting though. Hold on. That jab kind of crazy.
The jab is kind of crazy, but he mentioned just the point, and I've run into this too, just with me experimenting with her. People do fall out of the jab very easily, so that could be the one drawback to that move. But if that's the only drawback to that move, that's okay. It still gets still a good kill confirm, I would say. And I would say Apache getting a really good kill there. Thunder's really wanting it, gonna catch the jump with the camera, but not gonna be quite enough. And now we're gonna be seeing this back and forth go out. There he goes for the grab, not able to get it. He wanted the up throw, absolutely.
Definitely trying to finish the rinse repeat situation, but Thunders does not leave him still alive between 11 and there. Will kill him off the side though. Last stock scenario. April does have the rating still, so definitely something to keep in mind for sure. It's basically even game.
And the ratings not as strong as they were in NASB 1, but still incredibly good in this game. We might see it come out right now, but no, he's going to go for the boom mic. Not going to be quite enough.
A bit too far to get the follow-up right there, but he definitely can tell he wants it if he gets the hit. But Apache, though, can confirm, did not get the strong air. Slime canceled a bit before it landed. A bit unfortunate. Does not cash out the damage fully. Tech chase, neutral beat.
Oh, no! He was just above it.
Yeah, for sure. That's one of those perks of being one of the smaller characters, too. Definitely don't gotta be a bit more precise when trying to hit them, though. Thunders is not ready to miss that. Suddenly, it is a bit more anyone's game.
We can see Apache trying to get back to stage. That's not going to be quite enough. He really is... Thunders really wants his kill, but he's not. Thunder's very patient player. He's not willing to just run in and get it. The up throw not going to be enough. If he was on that platform, it most certainly would have been. Oh, that's it!
Great awareness, getting that charge there on the nair. The confirm was clean. It was all there. Great stuff to Thunders clutching that game 1 out.
And Niall, I absolutely agree with you. The move, boom mic in this game is insane. It is super good. It is super strong. And it has quite a bit of a different angle where now it aims more in a downward angle when you throw it out in the air. And then also on top of it, when she brings the boom mic out, she kind of arches over. So it can act as a relatively decent anti-air, depending on the situation. But Thunder's looking pretty good there. Apache, though, I mean, Apache, one of the most explosive people playing this game right now. He gets one hit, and so long you're stuck. So long, and or at the very least, you're taking 90 damage.
Yeah. I think Thunder's is doing a good job just, like, mitigating it, though, and not letting him get too many opportunities to really get much started. I feel like just the neutral presence has been sort of the key differentiating factor in this game that kind of, like, led Thunders to have the advantage in most of that game. Even still, though, very close stuff. Apache is very nice with the punish game.
We're gonna see what happens going in to game number 2. I'll be interested to see what stages Thunders decides to ban. It looks like I just missed the stage selection screen on his stream, but. It looks like we're going to Trevorton.
Yeah, I was thinking this too, because if Thunders didn't ban this, I mean, SpongeBob's definitely it's one of the better stages for sure. One of the smaller ones, so it forces a lot more scramble scenarios, where SpongeBob is incredibly good in those scramble scenarios, as I'm sure you can tell already.
I've heard from Leviathan. I'm gonna do my best Leviathan impression.
I'll go for it. Go for it. That was pretty good. I was like, I thought of Leviathan himself. But yeah, it's kind of is really true. And just playing superior neutral, not letting him get anything started. It's definitely a lot harder to do that on a stage like this. So definitely great counter pick coming into play for Apache.
Great counter pick indeed. A lot less move for the Thunders to move around. And Thunders is one of those people who does like having a lot of room. Plays that bait and punish game where once he has the lead, he wants you to come to him. This stage, being as small as it is, it's really hard to do that.
Yeah, most definitely. You're already seeing just a lot more scramble scenarios just come into play as we were talking about earlier. This is a 4-strong, no punch to the side of Apache though. Big right there for sure. Now Apache at the side. Brave, high recovery though. Good stuff from Apache.
Oh, that's
wow.
Quite. You get the kill, not quite. Oh my god!
Just charge it and just lands on it. That's so tough.
The one thing I will say about Trevorton, at least, this stage is kind of difficult to discern what is going on sometimes. So I feel like Thunders may not have seen that Apache was charging the strong up, but regardless is going to lose that stock. Now we are seeing Apache having a pretty solid lead right now, stacked on 71 damage, looking to extend that lead further. That's not going to kill, already at 148 damage. Now, Blackmore, what can you tell me about the blast zones in this game?
The blast zones, once again, for all time. I have the stage, hold on, I got the stage in the sheet. This is a perfect opportunity. Use some resources, hold on.
There you go, use them resources, buddy. Use those resources. In the meantime, we're gonna see Thunders get a grab, not able to get any damage. Good counter hit coming out from Apache. Apache, though, kind of flubbing the follow-up there. Looks like he fell off the stage by accident.
So surprisingly, the sort of blast zones are kind of average, but due to the small length of the stage, it makes the side blast zones feel farther, if that makes sense.
Right. That makes sense because the stage, it is, I think, next to FD, the smallest stage in the game.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely the smallest, like, width-wise by a good margin.
Right, yeah, because there's not a lot of stage to maneuver around on.
Yeah.
And we're going to see the ratings come out. He was ready that time. He was like, I'm not missing this twice in a row. No.
He saw the short hop come through to make sure he didn't go over it. That was smart. That was smart.
Very smart. But now we're seeing this, what I was talking about. Thunder's playing this patient game, just like, no, you're going to come to me. I'm not going to let you get this stock advantage. However, we're going back to an even game where now it looks like Thunder's is going to be forced to interact with Apache, unfortunately.
Definitely for sure. On this layout, though, not the worst for Thunders. You saw him kind of extending things a little bit off of the platforms. The platforms are now going away a bit, though.
Good evening.
We saw the boom mic come out from the slime cancel. Really good use of the slime. But now we're seeing the slime deficit right here. Thunders is just like a hit away from getting his meter back. And, there it is right there. Gonna get that boom mic. And Apache on his last stock. This is actually the best position we've seen Thunders be in. And the worst position we've seen Apache be in. But hold on there. As I say that, he goes for the slime cancel, not able to get any follow-up, but does get the fair. Apache not wanting to let this lie, really wanted to get that follow-up, let him know that he is still in the game very much. Goes for the fair, does get the knockoff. Oh my god, Apache!
Apache's just a giant ball of hitboxes, a giant ball offense right now. Thunders needs to quote immediately, trying to get the nairs. Unfortunately, gets parried for his trouble, though, as the situation is off stage. Run out of field a little bit. Oh, Apache go for bravery with Unstrong, but let Thunders back the stage. That might come to crucial, but he misses the ratings. That's another big crucial whiff on those.
God. Apache really using his imagination with these combos, my guy. He goes for the boom mic. It's barely going to miss, but that mistake might cost Thunders the set. But hold on a second. Apache doesn't have a jump. He has absolutely no meter. That's going to do it. ThundeRzReiGN is moving on. In this bracket, winner's side, just barely by the skin of his teeth. In that second game, he was looking so good. Apache made him work for it, though. Was not going to let that slip through his fingers. But Thunders was able to keep his composure so well in that last stock, dude. I would have been panicking. If he looked like he was panicking for a minute and then got back to stage. He's like, okay, let's do a reset. Let's try this again.
Yeah, most definitely. Great stuff from the booty consumer himself, Thunders, bro. That was definitely very smart. As we said earlier, the sort of stage pick kind of like saw moments where it kind of paid off in Apache's favor. Definitely a lot of situations where he's like pressing buttons a lot in his face, forcing the issue a lot in his face. But definitely Thunders sort of did a good job of holding it down, especially near the end right there. Definitely great stuff. And great realization at the end too, when he said, call without the jump, noticed it, no meter on top of that, he couldn't get back. That was smart.